just a little bit of some fundamentals for the arcanists. Okay, when I block, it's not a defensive block in the sense that I'm just passively gonna block away. What I'm doing is I'm hitting, okay, on a 45-degree angle with a forehand grip like so. All right, so for instance, when I step back to block the temple shot, okay, I'm coming, and again, this is right here to thrust, okay, and I'm gonna jab right in the face, the mouth, the eyes, the throat with that. That's what's gonna keep this guy back, okay, and set up a power shot here, all right, or maybe here, bam, boom, and I'm coming in like that, all right. So from here, I step back, all right, and I'm gonna hit on a 45-degree angle. It's not 90 degrees here, and I see a lot of guys erroneously teaching that shit, especially these media corto guys. It's not gonna work, guys. I have a 300-pound bench press. I'm gonna blow right through that. All right, boom, 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 boom. Trust me, you're not blocking that. What I'm doing is I'm getting out of the way, but I'm staying just enough in range to a point where I can land a solid counter strike here to the hand, the elbow, the temple, maybe the hand and the face, could be the elbow and the back of the head, you know, etc. Okay? So again, here he can hit me. If I step back, he's missing his target, and I'm hitting down on him. So, you know, and this is what I was trying to tell you guys with this whole Balintawak nonsense. When you move in, I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna adjust appropriately and manage that distance to a point where if you keep rushing in, boom, 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 you're eating that, you're eating that, you're eating that, you're eating it. Boom, all day. Boom, 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 boom. Eyes, eyes, headshot. Okay? So, the pairing for the Dosis Padres, it's slightly different than the Dosis Henerales, but again, this is System Originale, original system. Okay, so had your headshot here. Now we step back and we block in on a high line, block in on a high line. Now he's trying to strike here. I block in on the midline, in on the midline. Now he's trying to thrust. So I block down on a low line. Okay? Now, I'm not just coming here like this. See a lot of guys just doing that. Okay? That may or may not stop it. I have to deflect it and hit, and I'm batting that away. So those are your cinco tiros in this system. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or with a single stick, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? It's very, very similar to a Lacoste 5 count. Now again, when I place the strike, okay, I'm just coming here. But in reality, I'm gonna screw that in and pick it and dig it out. So I'm making like a digging action like this and like that. I'm trying to get in and under that rib cage to start fucking some shit up internally. And again, this technique is called eluse, which is a thrust. and it comes from Spanish blades. Now they don't allow the thrust in sparring or in competition just because it's fucking dangerous, you know. So I'm going for soft targets like the armpit. That'll dislocate somebody's fucking shoulder. Okay, if I come in straight in, I'm gonna bust their fucking lung out. You know, I'm trying to bust their fucking floating ribs in here. I'm trying to bust this notch right here, this suprasternal notch, the throat, the esophagus, the larynx. I'm trying to dig in underneath here, the mouth. I'm trying to bust his fucking teeth out, his fucking ear hole, his eye hole. Just fucking jab him in the fucking nose. You know, and that's a good technique if you get attacked by an animal like a dog, is you just keep fucking jabbing them in the fucking nose like that to keep them back. You know, again, this is all very valid, very practical shit. I'm not showing you guys how to block and do this and counter and fucking, okay, that shit's a fucking waste of time. It's a fallacy. It's not gonna happen. All right? So again, headshot, step back, block, block, hit, 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 block up, counter. So, one thing I want to point out to you guys is when I'm hitting down, blocking down, I don't look down, okay? From here, I can see you guys head to toe. I don't need to look down. I can pick my shots. It's all right here.